Baby, let me head to now. Okay. I just finished Honey and Spice by Bolu Babalola. And baby, let me tell you, this was such a book of fresh air. Honey, Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Because Kiki up in this book, honey. To remind me of myself. Let's continue. Baby, let me tell you, Kiki is me and I am Kiki. Even at this big age, okay? Because I be trying to be hip to the game, okay? You're not gonna play me. Okay, and Kiki told somebody that she'll bite him. Why are you all up in her space? Y'all ain't even together. You're up there trying to block her in. She said, I'll bite you. And I was like, girl, I'll bite him too. Okay, so this book follows Kiki and Malachi. Kiki is a student at a prestigious university in London. She is a radio host on a show called Brown Sugar. And honey, she's the one that goes on air and airs out everybody's dirty laundry, especially men who wants to be players. And she let the ladies know, don't get played, honey. This is what you don't do. These are the rules to never get your heart broken. She's that type of person. And she's definitely active in the Black aspect or social circles in her community. So then you meet Malachi. Malachi, he's a player, he's an upcoming film student, and they have to work together to come up with a show for not only his project, but for her radio show so she can get an opportunity to go to New York on an internship. And in the midst of that, you have close proximity and fake dating, honey. And nevertheless, it's going to happen, but these two start feeling each other. The one thing I love about this book is that it doesn't hold bar to people's emotion, like trying to figure out their emotions. Because Kiki is definitely in her head about her emotions and how she's feeling about Malachi, because she is just a strong minded person who's very witty. And Malachi to me just comes off as a guy who's a player, but kind of a player for the wrong reasons, given his past trauma with his family. They have great friend groups in here. If you ever think about Kim and Freddie from a different world or Ron, that's what you kind of get in this, but in modern day times. You do have enemies in this book on both sides, okay? And they get checked real quick, okay? I love how they showed up for each other. I love how they're, calling each other out on their shortcomings and then congratulating each other on, moving forward and their wins and just showing up for each other. That's one thing I love about this book, and just seeing the character development in both of them. Because baby, at one point I was like, what the hell is happening? Okay, but definitely with Kiki, because Kiki looked like she wasn't budging at all. I give this book 5 stars, okay? And I'm definitely going to get into Sweet Heat. Everybody's telling me to get into Sweet Heat right after that. It's the second book in this duology. And baby, get into it. I'm late to the party, but get into Honey and Spice, okay? Good book. That's all I got to say, okay?